We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up. An early test to start this one. Third and inches. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the carry, it's Williams. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up third and 3. It's another run here for Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
We'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his...
That one intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin. And the Bills are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. So, first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great look here, Mike. When you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around, he's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot. His ability to get downfield and use that big body. When you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. On first and 10, it's Allen. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, here's Nix to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. He'll drop this down to Williams. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Nix gonna throw for it. He's got it to tight end, Adam Troutman. And this is not gonna be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. First and 10. You have a tight end motioning left here. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Nick's going to look to throw. there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Allen going to give it to Cook. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. A 1st down throw for Nix. Taking off, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker, and they have turned it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. Here's Allen to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
The kick by Lutz. is good. And the Broncos will up the lead to 5. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give this to Davis. Room to run past midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Allen. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this 3rd quarter.
The score, Broncos 13, Bills 8.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Mims sent in motion here. Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Broncos first down.
They'll run it with Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They run over center with Williams. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. Second down. Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.